I seek refuge with God from Satan, the cursed one, in the name of God, most gracious and most merciful. In the book of God, fi kitab Allah, or fi kitab al-muhbin, in the book that makes things clear, in chapter al-Jummah, means the day of gathering or the day of assembly, verses 9 through 11, it speaks about the Friday prayer. It says in the Arabic, يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تحملون فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا فاسدوا إليك وتركوك قائما قل ما عند الله خير من اللهو ومن التجارات والله خير الرازقين. In the English translation, O you who believe, when the call is made for prayer on Friday, then hurry all unto the remembrance of God, and leave off business and trading. That is better for you if you knew. And when the prayer is ended, then disperse you in the land and seek of the grace of God, and remember God much, so that you may be successful. And when they see merchant or sport, they break away unto it and leave you standing. Say, what is with God is better than sport and better than merchandise, and God is the best of sustainers. Sadaqallahu al-Azim. There is in the Quran a great emphasis on the Salatul Jummah. The Salatul Jummah is the only time that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran to make a congregational salat. This is very important. I don't understand, inshallah, why it is neglected amongst the Muslim communities. We know in the hadith that it says that the angels record the first to the last person that enters into the mosque on Friday. We know that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says that the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you for 7 days and 3 days after. So you get 10 days worth of blessings for 1 day of the Salatul congregation Salatul Jummah, or the Salat of assembly. Also, we know that when on the pulpit, when the Imam or the Sayyid or whoever is giving the sermon greets the people, Assalamu alaikum, the angels shut the books and they listen to the khutbah. Also, in the Salat al-Jummah, that it while you're sitting there listening to the khutbah, you should be listening attentively, because it's as if you were making salat, the second salat, Salat al-Dhuhr. That's why we have 2 breaks in the sermon. You do one half, and then you break, and then you do the other half. And each half consists of 2 rakats, so that's 4 rakats altogether. Now, many Muslims, if you know, they may neglect this. This is very important. It says, "O you who believe, if you believe, then you hasten in the earnest remembrance of God on Friday." You know, when you go to a Christian, you know, you drive by a church on Sunday, or if you go to a church on Sunday, you see, you know, the parking lot is full. You know, you can't even find a space to get into the church. But yet, on the Muslim day, on the Friday, you know, for a time to hear the sermon and to get replenished, or get refreshed spiritually, the Muslims tend to neglect it, and I don't understand why. There's many great blessings in this, and you can't see them all, but you know that Allah in the Quran says that you should make this, and it shouldn't be neglected. And I don't understand why that people may do this. I mean, there's really no excuse. At least go once a month if you can. There's no job. It says in there that they leave you standing there, and they go and they try to get money, or they try to sell stuff or work or whatnot. I mean, this is more important if you knew about the Jummah Salah. So everyone, Muslim and non-Muslim, should go to their time in which they have a designated thing for their religious services. And all the other things, I mean, is a lot of blessings in this, but this is, it should be, highly kept up, inshallah. So I just wanted to say that, inshallah. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.